Girl, I don't even know anymore. It is so difficult at times to get it together, to have the patience. My name is Hoku. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back to my channel if you're already subscribed. Mahalo, mahalo for being here. I really, truly appreciate it. Don't really care about how many views or how many people are watching. I just know that if you're watching, then you're meant to be here, sharing this space with me and this conversation. So this is, I guess, another, or not another, but like a first official mindful mirror talk. I think that's what I may be calling it, because when I'm in this space, which is just, my humble little beauty space, it's a time that I get to sit with myself, take a breather, a mama break, pull myself together, sit and reflect, shoot the shit, decompress, you know what I mean? Because if y'all even knew what the fuck kind of conversation I had to have with my kids just a couple minutes ago before I turned the camera on. I mean, girl, this was a couple times I tried to do this video, but it is the weekend, last week of October. We have Halloween tomorrow. Not that we really celebrate in the traditional sense, but yeah, it's the weekend, so the kids are home and they're very animated, for lack of a better word, today. But animated to the point where there's too much going on. There's too much motherfucking energy that is not Pono, that is not fucking vibing with me in my sacred space. So I had to fucking correct that real quick. Mama lion, mama fucking fire coming out, because mama don't motherfucking play. But yeah, and speaking on that, I wanted to kind of touch on the fact that, like, what I mean by like that sacred space is, a sacred space is what you create within, and obviously the energy that you carry within will project without. And so when you're at home, which is usually the space that we're most comfortable in, it's really important to keep the energy like moving and flowing and comfortable and healing. So that is why I take this time to sit at my vanity and kind of just kind of do sometimes I'll just be sitting here looking at myself and thinking and talking and like, girl, because mamahood's hard, parenthood is hard, life is hard, and we just sometimes need those little breaks. So even though on the channel it might look like, well, what you need mirror talk, girl? You always in front of the mirror. Like, you always look like you got time. How come you don't got time and you complaining and not you? It's because I really don't. Like, this time frame is like sandwiched, pinched, wedged in between moments of running around extinguishing little fires and micromanaging a household and children and moods and, anger issues and frustrations and tantrums and shit like that. So constantly healing and trying to keep the clarity and the positivity of the space, because I truly feel like there's a reciprocal nature to when we're at home, we're in our space, and then we go outside, we run our errands, we do, we go to work, we go to school, we're, sitting in traffic, whatever the fuck we're doing, whenever we're doing it during the day, we are taking part of ourselves from our comfort zone into the world, and whatever aura we're projecting for those moments, are influenced by each other. So I noticed that a lot of the times, even if we're gathering ourselves, collecting ourselves before we go outside of our homes, which I feel is very important, because you don't want to be taking shit. You don't want to be taking trauma and drama outside and projecting that onto others and strangers in the world. So it's very important to kind of center yourself before you leave the house, which is what this time is for. But it's also very important to realize and recognize that when you do go out, even if you have centered yourself, you're going to be picking up a lot of energy from the world. And a lot of the times that energy comes back into your home. And think of your home. The home is where your heart is, right? And your heart is like a hearth space. It's like a fire. You got to keep that fire lit and warm and resonating and light. So there's a constant back and forth nature, a volleying nature to get yourself together. get your shit, girl. So yeah, the kids have been kind of on one, driving me a little bit up a wall, but I had to talk to them, and then now I'm able to kind of take a breather, enjoy this little space, this little time I might have before the next argument or fucking issue comes up. So I'm grateful to be here with you guys. So I kind of want to, I'm going to be getting ready. I actually washed my face earlier. I put on a little collagen moisturizer, and I'm just kind of doing my eyebrows. I'm going to be getting ready, but I also want to get into some cards because I just been feeling that energy that, you know, I like to do that. I mean, I do it. I kind of fit it in when I'm in my me time, when I'm just kind of in my space and unbothered by the children, my 50 million motherfucking children. No, actually, I have 4, but 4 is a lot. 4 is a good number to be at. I didn't want really more than that, I would say, because we just have to be honest with ourselves on the loads that we're able or ready to handle. And so I know some kids have more. Some people have more children and love it. Some have more and they're overwhelmed and, you know, have to go through their journey. And then for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm at a perfect number, but girl, sometimes them buttons, they be like on an elevator and shit, and I'm up and down and like trying to, I don't know what the fuck, but I'm grateful, as should you guys be, for everybody in your life, whether you have kids or not. It's just every connection, every interaction, every relationship, every experience with another person, whether strangers or not, is a chance for us to be a little bit more introspective on our own thought processes, our own responses, you know, because everybody's got different personalities and everybody's got different traits that they're gonna spark something in you. And no matter what is sparked, there's a lesson, there's an understanding to be had as a result of these connections and these interactions. So especially with our children and as parents, it is important to just be grateful, even though we be like, oh my God, give me a break. It's all divinely needed and necessary for your growth. So that is what that is. But I'm definitely appreciative of when they calm the fuck down and give mama a little bit of like quiet time, because it is needed. You can't be running on empty. And I know that I mentioned this before, at least I think I mentioned it before, but I'm always saying that parents are just grown children, and we're just in different chapters of the same book of life. Or not the same book, we all have different books, but I mean, we are in or experiencing different chapters. We're kind of just further along in the book of life and still learning. Still don't know what the end of the chapter is going to be. Still don't know what the next chapter is going to be. We know what we've experienced. We know what we've been through, and that's going to help us guide our children when they're navigating earlier chapters that might have similar themes to the life that we've led. But yeah, there just has to be forgiveness. So as I talk about that, I'm just taking this moment before I have to leave the house and run some errands and stuff to just recollect myself, because I don't want to be going out into the world being all crazy and shit, and I don't want to take the energy of the world here. So there's a constant reflection and introspection of self in order to kind of center and balance, so you're not one way or the other and being motherfucking crazy and just full of angst and impatience and all of those bottled up energies that come out while we're interacting with other people. So I just thought I would say that real quick. I don't really feel, yeah, I should put on, I didn't really want to put too much makeup on. I don't usually wear a lot of makeup, but I just kind of do a little to even out the texture and kind of pull my skin look together, if you know what I mean. So this channel, if you didn't know already, was originally my mirror is so ghetto. I need another one of these little mirrors. I got this so long ago, but it's all rusted and shit. It was so cute when I first got it, but it is funky now. But yeah, originally this channel was supposed to be what I'm doing now. The real talk, the authenticity, the therapeutic mirror talk or self-talk sessions. And I never really felt comfortable at that time to do it. And I'm still sort of navigating what the fuck I'm even doing. So if you are coming across my videos and you're like, I don't understand the content. What's going on, girl? We learning together. We growing together. We shooting the shit together. We're revealing, seeking, and speaking truths together. It's just a process. So I guess when I started it, it was with the intention of kind of doing these chats so that you get to know me and I can just kind of be my authentic self. But I also really liked beauty related content, so I sort of just naturally evolved towards that and trying to make my content more geared towards that. But it never felt 100% like me, because yes, I like beauty and stuff, but I'm not no makeup artist or whatever. I'm just a gal that likes to experiment and play around and sort of have my own space, because I never was raised to wear makeup or even had anyone really show me how. So it's always been just like an experimental process for me. But I'm saying all of that because here we are. This isn't a beauty channel per se anymore. But because this is my space to sort of get away from the kids and the craziness and the mom. I don't even know my name sometimes. Like, I get reminded of my name. I gotta think for a second when I introduce, like, hey guys, what's up? It's Hoku. It's like, ain't nobody calling me Hoku. Everything is mom and mama and mommy. Like, yes, can I help you? Hoku who? Oh, me? Oh yeah, that's me. You know? Like, I'm around my kids 24/7. And I am grateful for that, because I know there's people that, you know, are out there that might not even have the luxury, the ability to see their kids. So always grateful for the things that I do have, because there's always someone out there that doesn't have. But in saying all of that, my channel is more beauty related. And now that I'm trying to get out of the beauty related stuff and get more into the real talk, this mirror talk, I'm finding myself still doing the beauty stuff. But again, it's not going to be the focus, so I'm not showing you products and stuff like how I used to. I'm just kind of doing what I would do if I was getting ready to leave the house and just kind of preparing myself for the day. Which is not every day, because some days I'm a motherfucking bum. That bitch be looking rough. You know, those are the days you want to just stay in the motherfucking house or be like, yeah, I'll put off grocery shopping because I don't feel like going out and seeing anybody. And it's always those days that you just, like, you're like, I don't give a fuck what people think, and I'm going to go outside and look crazy and crusty and crazy. And that's when you see people that you know that you're like, oh my God, why? Well, you should have fucking listened. When Spirit told your ass to get motherfucking dressed. Oh my God, my lashes. If my lashes are looking wonky, guys, forgive me. It has been so long since I've been in the habit of really even caring to do my lashes that I'm like a baby learning how to walk again when it comes to that. So it ain't gonna be always cute. I see girls walking around, they be having their lashes on fire, like their lashes are bomb. But of course, I notice now the trend is more so less strip lashes and more of the, what is that called? Eyelash extensions. But I'm fucking scared as shit to do any kind of eyelash extensions because I have sensitive eyes and I just don't want my shit puffing up, looking like golf balls and shit, because a bitch done fucked me up. And being that we're from a small town, it's like, I don't know who I could really trust, because everybody, you know, the thing about small towns is it's very small-minded. You know, people be business owners and trying to, you know, be successful and do their shit, which I applaud. But then sometimes you find out these business owners or these girls that are, you know, from here doing their shit, they be running beauty shops and like little boutiques and stuff. But there's still that like mean girl fucking attitude. And I ain't a bitch about drama or all that shit. But I'm like, people bring too much of their unhealed selves to everything that they do. And being that I am an empath and I pick up on that shit whether I know you personally or not, it's just really... Girl, tell me why I was over here talking to myself, finishing up my makeup, and I didn't even realize that the freaking phone wasn't even recording, so... Anyway, I think I was just saying basically with small town or small-minded business owners, and I'm not talking to or about anyone in particular, I'm just saying as a person from a small town, I'm just a little skeptical of the intimacy factor of certain beauty or spa related businesses, because it's just too close for comfort, you know what I mean? Somebody's auntie's friends, whatever, everybody knows everybody, so I just don't want my business up in anyone's mouth. So yeah, not that I have much or any drama to really say or tell, but you know, people like to talk. So yeah, I just don't want my, I don't really, unless it's from somebody I can truly trust, I don't know, I just don't want my eyes puffing up to the size of golf balls and shit with an infection because of some bad juju or intention or inexperience or whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna stick with my strip lashes. But anyway, moving on, since I wasted enough time talking to myself, I figured I would just take some time to center, focus, expand the cup to receive what is meant for us today, friends. Collectively, I know yesterday, ooh, this one want to be seen. What's going on? This one said, girl, show me. Ooh. Spirit of Pentacles, abundance, reward, yeah? Let me just look up. Pentacles, when it's talking about this, the spirit, this is our what we're manifesting. This is the abundance, the fruitfulness of what we desire. And as we think, so shall it be. As we desire, so shall it come to pass. So this is what we have to look forward to. Look at all that, like, just when you think of being in like a garden, or like a botanical garden, or just a beautiful landscape full of just divine energy of the plant source. It smells good, it feels good, it's restoring, you know, it's just affirming that you are exactly where you're meant to be, holding on to the rewards that you've collected, you know. Let me just quickly read, what is it, Spirit of Pentacles, for anyone that needs the interpretation. Okay, hold on, girl. Let me get your life with your motherfucking eyeballs, not seeing shit the way. Okay, so okay, we got Spirit of Pentacles. This is essentially the final card of the tarot. Shows a goddess before a brilliant bundle of wildflowers in celebration of the end of a cycle. She stands starry-eyed, holding a coin in both hands. A black wolf lies tamed at her feet. She is grounded in her passions, and her endeavors have blossomed all around her. Oh, and her endeavors have blossomed all around her. She has learned to work with the wild and darker aspects of her nature and has integrated them. This ascension helps elevate her status with the experience she has earned. Yeah, so this is wealth, bounty, balance, you know. You gonna go through shit only to get here, only to really take on. You're going to embark on these journeys and these processes only to receive your wealth, your bounty. Oh, 2 cards want to show themselves. We are in a state of awakening. Awakening, sorry. This card is the process that we're experiencing. You know, holding our heads high, journeying into a different state of mind, like processing things differently, not settling. I'm gonna say settle. What is settle? Anyway, let me just see. Awake, rise, lift your head to the sky. Damn, bitch, come on. 20. All right. Sorry, guys. So this is the Judgment card. So we have the Judgment card. This awakening, though, like when we reach a point of almost exposure to gain the expansion or the expansiveness of our spirit, there will be a time where we're going to have to go through the judgment phase, you know. Our process will be looked at and analyzed. But this one says, oh my gosh, the interruptions. But anyway, okay. So let me see, what do we have? We had the awakening card and we had temperance underneath. So I'm seeing, you know, this is the judgment card, but this is kind of our time to accept the process of awakening, expanding. You know, we're really going through a time of listening to our higher self, being guided. You know, this is our understanding of the process, that we're blossoming into a new self, a higher self, yeah? And this temperance card is, let me see if you guys can see. Can you see that? Okay, let me look up. So the temperance card, I'm feeling like you're getting to a state of knowing yourself, knowing your power, stepping in and standing up to your purpose and your divine calling. So this is balance, self-control, purpose, your alchemy, what you're creating. You know, these go hand in hand, what you are understanding within yourself as you awaken, and this is rising to your purpose, balancing your energies. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle and see what comes out. Where are we in the present moment, guys, collectively? I'm just going to pull one card or whatever comes out. Okay. Because I don't have much time, but we got rebirth, death. We are losing, we are shedding the skins, our old selves. We're getting rid of that so that we can rise. Wow. To be the motherfucking star. And if you guys don't know, my name means star in Hawaiian, heavenly star. So I always like this because it's like, know your motherfucking self, bitch. You are a star. You are of a universal source of energy that is so divine and luminescent and powerful. But let me see. 17. Girl, get it together. The star. This is who you're transforming into. There is a possibility for balance, referencing temperance, which we've already gotten, yeah? But also a return to something more natural and less restrictive. Be free, but return to your true nature, but still be free to expand and to grow. Allow your creativity flow and see what blossoms. Don't be afraid to let yourself sparkle. Following revolution. So the star card is trusting the spiritual transformation that you're going on. You're going to have to go through some shit that's going to cut out the bullshit. You're going to be possibly losing people, losing connections in order to establish new ones that are more fruitful and abundant. You hold this spirit because you are ultimately the star, and you just have to trust the journey. So I know this is kind of basic. It's just what I'm gathering. I'm also short on time with this stupid motherfucking storage issue that I'm having with my phone, but let me just pull a nature's card. I'm going to pause it so I have a little bit more time. Okay, so just to give a kind of overall gentle message for the day. Well, let me clear it first. Oop, this one's to come out, even though I'm just clearing the deck. Let's see what we have. Bountiful harvest. Bountiful harvest. Why? Because we're getting rid of the shit that's blocking us from manifesting the things that we want and desire and are worthy of. And we're rising to be that star energy. And we will be collecting this bountiful harvest soon, if not already. Let love be your beacon. Love is the language of truth. Trusting the universe. Trusting the universe as we learn to awaken our divine selves. One more message before I head out. Do we have to? Yeah. One more gentle message before I head out, because I got to get some errands done. But thank you guys for being here with me. Any other messages for today? No. I really appreciate it. You taking the time to just take a listen. New experiences and possibilities. A reminder. These are our reminder, our gentle reminder cards for what we've already gone over with the tarot. Okay. We will be experiencing a bountiful harvest with the Spirit of Pentacles energy. Our love, our trust. Our love and our trust for the awakening. The awakening of self is here with the love. Let love be your beacon. And we will experience these deaths as we rise, because we were open, we were trusting, we were receptive to new experiences and possibilities. So overall, keep working on self, keep going within to cleanse out, to clear out the spaces that are holding on to things that aren't serving you, that aren't allowing you to rise, not allowing you to experience new things, to be able to enjoy your bountiful harvest. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and resonated with it. If you did, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to come join me in this sacred space for some mindful mirror talk. Yeah, and stay tuned for my next video. Love, light, and always aloha. Have a blessed, beautiful, abundant, divinely guided and protected, healing, grateful day. Anyway, love you guys. Aloha.